YouTube, it's Crystal, and I just wanted to do the update on Deanna, and then I'm also going to be making another video in just a second about Lila. Well, she had him, I think the same day I did that video, the other one. She had him on September 19th at 12:53 p.m., 4 pounds, 11 ounces, and 17 inches long. He was so beautiful. I wasn't going to go back up there for the birth, but right after I made that video, I got a call and they said that I think it was right after I made that video, I'm sorry, the days blended together, so if it wasn't, excuse me, I didn't know, the days really did just blend together. It was a hard time, and, well, I got lost, sorry, but I got a call from her grandma, and she's like, so when do you plan on coming back up here? And I said I was going to come back up there in a couple of hours. And then about maybe an hour later, I got a call from her grandma again, and her grandma had said that she was at 9 centimeters, and that they said that they were going to start prepping for delivery and stuff. So I told my mom, and she drove me up there because I decided I couldn't leave her there by herself. I couldn't do that to her. Not that she was by herself because her grandma was there, just, I don't know, I just felt like I had to be there for her. So I did that. I went back up there, and about 11 o'clock, she started to push. And it was a very hard delivery. She had to get cut so that there was more room for him to come through because she was so petite and little. So she had to get cut, so I know that was hard. And when he came out, I will never forget that. That was the worst experience of my life. Honestly, it really was. I love him to death. I mean, that's my godson. She told me yesterday that she would have wanted me to be his godmom. So, I mean, that's my godson regardless. And it's just hard to know that he's not going to be here and we don't get to see him grow. And he shouldn't have passed away. He was so big. He was gone longer than they had thought. He was gone at least 6 days because he had started to decompose inside of her. And that was a hard picture to see him. When he came out, his skin and stuff was peeling off, and it wasn't a pretty sight at all. And she had wanted me to videotape it, so I did because that's what she wanted. But it was just so hard to be up there with her when she had him, and the minute he was out, I don't even know how to explain it. She just started screaming, "Where's my baby? Where is he? What is he doing?" and stuff, and you can't tell her anything, because he passed. But I went with I don't even know how to explain it to you guys. I'm sorry for just the whole confusing parts like I go through, but it's hard. I don't get how to explain it to you at all. But she got to hold him, and that was cool. And then when she was holding him, they had to take him because she was having difficulties because of her placenta. They thought she was going to have to go in for a D&C because it was like once he was out, her cervix sucked back up, so they weren't being able to get the placenta out. But they finally got the placenta out, but there was nothing there. The placenta looked so weird. The umbilical cord was literally this big around on the baby. Literally that big around. There was nothing, and Lila's was that big. And it was that big. It was just so crazy. But he was beautiful, and she picked his name. I'm not going to say his last name, but his full name is um, Ryan Mackenzie Angel. Yep, Ryan Mackenzie Angel, and she did that, and I had to go home maybe like an hour after she gave birth to him because my mom was downtown, and she just took me home after she was done at the appointment she was at. But she's doing pretty okay. She got to be able, they christened him, so that was something she really wanted done. So she got to christen him. The chaplain came up and they did it. I took lots of pictures. I took over 150 pictures of her labor and delivery plus video. They came up and took pictures because I guess it's a service at the hospital. It's called Now They Lie Me Down to Sleep. And it's a service that they come up and they take photos for the parents who have lost babies. And it's all free, and they just come up and take pictures of the baby and the baby with them and stuff. So she got that done, so I thought that was pretty cool that she got that. They gave her this box, and it was like maybe like this big, and it's called a memory box. And they put pictures of his feet in it, and they put his footprint in it for her. They gave her the outfit that my mom had went and got an outfit for him, and she had picked out an outfit by the time my mom got back, and it was like a onesie and a little hat. Well, after I had seen him and the way he looked, my mom got him a full, like, little, like, sleeper thing, but it wasn't. It was, like, a two-piece thing, and it was long sleeves, and then it had, like, the feet at the bottom of the pants. I had told her that I think that by the way he looks when she was getting sewn up, that I think by the way he looks, that it would probably be best and easier on her if he wore the outfit that my mom got, so she agreed to that, and we put that one on him, and he looked so cute. He looked so much better. He looked 100 times better than he would have looked in that onesie. And I just think that was going to be easier on her. You know, so they did that, and it was just so hard to see him. And once we seen how big he was, you know, he could have made it. There's no reason he should have passed. He could have made it. He was big. He was a big baby boy. He really was. He was beautiful. And I held him, and I love him, and I know somewhere down there I'm happy I held him, but other parts I'm not. I will never forget that. It was the hardest thing I've ever done, was hold him. He was so beautiful. He really was. He shouldn't be gone. He shouldn't be gone at all. He really shouldn't. He was just so big. He could have made it. He really could have made it. It just was sad. But she's doing really well. I mean, for what's happened and stuff. And she got released from the hospital yesterday, and she did go home with her grandma, so that's really good. She's gonna deactivate her Facebook and stuff for a while, so I think that's good too. You know, get away from all that drama and just everything, and just focus on herself and what she needs to do to get better. So I think that's good. But I know this one was all over the place, but I'm just trying to update you guys as much as I can about it, because I don't want to just say everything about what happened and stuff, because it's not my place to say all that happened. But the only reason I'm updating you guys now is because she actually had posted something saying that he had passed and stuff, so it wasn't like anybody, didn't know now, so thank you for watching, and that was the update.